Columbine.
Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
Aurora.
Fort Hood. Oak Creek.
Newtown.
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 How many more?
How many more? How many more colleges? How many more classrooms?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more houses of faith?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more street corners?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough.
Enough.
Enough. Enough.
There has been at least 62 mass shootings carried out with firearms across the country since 1982.
25 of these have occurred since 2006, and 7 took place in 2012.
The killings unfolded in 30 states, ranging from Massachusetts to Hawaii, and in most cases, the killers obtained their weapons legally.
Of the 143 guns possessed by offenders, including assault weapons and semi-automatic handguns with high-capacity magazines, more than 3/4 of them were obtained legally.
More than half of the mass shooting cases involved schools or workplaces. The other cases included places like shopping malls, restaurants, and religious or government buildings.
Most of the offenders were white males with an average age of 35. There was only 1 female offender, and the youngest offender was 11.
Robert Agnew's general strain theory states that crime is seen as a coping mechanism to deal with problems generated by negative relationships.
A strain is a negative relationship, event, or condition that individuals dislike or don't agree with. It increases the likelihood of a crime to occur.
In the case of Kip Kinkle, the strain was being expelled from school, and he used the killing of his parents and 2 students as a coping mechanism.
Strains weaken conventional bonds and strengthen unconventional bonds. A conventional bond would be with family or friends, while an unconventional bond would be an obsession with weapons.
The likelihood of an individual to react to a strain with criminal activity depends on their ability to engage in legal coping, the cost of the crime, and the disposition of the crime.
Kip Kinkle lacked the ability to cope legally. As he told a psychologist, he detonated homemade explosives to release stress.
Social bond theory says that through successful socialization, a bond forms between an individual and society. When a bond is weakened or broken, deviance and crime may result.
The components of successful social bonds are attachment, commitment, involvement, and belief.
Attachment is a bond with others with shared interests. Commitment is the amount of energy and effort put into activities with others.
Involvement is the amount of time spent with others in shared activities.
Belief is shared values and moral systems.
The shooter of the Virginia Tech massacre had weakened social bonds with his peers. He was bullied because of his race, height, and speech difficulties, ruining the attachment and belief components of a successful social bond.
Gun policies should be changed in order to help prevent more mass shootings.
The U.S. Constitution gives you the right to keep and bear arms, but it does not give you the right to high-capacity magazines or semi-automatic weapons.
There should be more intensive security in public places, or places with high volume of people.
Metal detectors, bag checks, and security guards should be used as a safety precaution.
Limiting the size of bags at public events is a good security measure, like BSU did at their graduation this year.
Demand a plan.
Right now. As a mom.
As a dad.
As a friend.
As a husband.
As a wife.
As an American.
As an American.
As an American.
As a human being.
For the children of Sandy Hook.
Demand a plan.
Victims of mass shootings range from the offender's family to their peers.
They range from specific targets to innocent bystanders, like the Newtown shooter who went from killing his mother to killing 20 elementary school students.
Oak Creek, total injured and killed, 10.
Aurora Movie Theater, 70.
Tuscan shooting, 19.
Fort Hood, 43.
Virginia Tech, 56.
Red Lake, 15.
Columbine, 39.
Thurston High, 29.
Newtown, 28.
No more lists of names. It's not too soon.
It's too late.
Now is the time.
Before we all know someone who loved someone on that list.
No more lists.
No more.
Who they might have been. No more.
If we had just done something yesterday. It's time.
We can do better than this.
We can do better than this.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for our leaders to act.
Demand a plan. Right now.
Right now.
You! Demand it!
Enough.
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 Enough.